Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 6th episode of Gatchaman Crowds. And last episode, we met up with our broken child in the dark box. And dark box kind of collapsed, but luckily, a lot of people there were willing and able to help as best they can. However, that broken child really did have to bring out the crowds to make the difference. And we ended off with a pretty cool and dramatic scene of Hajime just donning her Gatchaman and moving forward, so going towards Rui. So I'm pretty curious what's going to happen now. What's going to happen with Rui in general, because Rui, has been thinking about a lot of things lately. So a lot could happen here in regards to Rui. So let's see what that is. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, it's your turn to run. Did you just heal her? Okay, if that's true, Utsu, calm down. Not much you can say to that. But you gotta take care of yourself as well. I guess you can do that. Fair enough. So Rui, what are you thinking about? Because right now Hajime is being Hajime. Yeah. Amnesia effect wouldn't work on Rui, so. Amnesia rewind. Did she remind or rewind? I don't think so. I think someone doesn't approve of this. Just, secret identity revealing and all that. Although Rui doesn't seem to care much. Yeah, why would you just run away from Hajime? What's wrong with you, Rui? You truly are a broken child. Hajime's like, I didn't do anything wrong. What's the problem? Just making friends, as you do. Oh wow, it even had a camera see that. Oh, that's bad, actually. I didn't know there was a camera there. That makes it a lot worse, actually. Okay, well, I mean, Hajime, this is what she wanted, but doesn't mean other people agreed to this. Sugena definitely did not approve of these actions. I don't know why. I still don't know why Rui just walked away. That's not cool. Hajime wanted to talk. You can't ignore Hajime. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. Yeah, Sugena's reaction to it was great. You could tell that he was so against what she was doing there. To the point where he could barely fathom that she was actually doing it. That was good. And Hajime she really doesn't act like she's doing anything wrong, because she doesn't believe she is. She's like, doshite. It's like, what's the problem here? Just Sugena, why are you so upset? But, she just believes differently as far as the Gatchaman secrecy goes, which she talked about beginning of last episode. And Hajime is very much a free spirit. And that iconic picture of Hajime. But, they'll be able to know everything about her because of the picture, right? I mean, they could use face recognition software and stuff to find out who she is. I assume. Yeah, they at least know it's Hajime. So, what will be the repercussions of this, I wonder? So also confirming that he really wasn't sure Gatchaman was even a real thing, even though he was kind of a Gatchaman himself, but not really. He had the notes. That's essentially makes him a Gatchaman. Our samurai boy over here. Because she doesn't believe the rules should be kept. Because you can't bully Hajime. Yeah, Pai Pai will yell at her. Yes! The world's gonna literally collapse now. I'm gonna tell JJ on you. JJ's not gonna be mean to Hajime. Yeah, apparently JJ doesn't mind. I guess he doesn't consider it as much of a crisis as you do, Pai Pai. I mean, Hajime sure doesn't. Yeah, Pai Pai, what's your take on this? Like, judgment-wise, punishment-wise? Sounds like a plan. I'm sure Hajime will still take action when she wants to, though. Just loading up. Gotta take down that Katzberg when you see it. Still so weird to me that the Japanese word for apartment's mansion. Yes, no? Simple question. Aren't we all? So, Tsutsu, how are you feeling? I do love Utsutsu's character design. She especially looks great here. Even though she's wearing way too much clothes, she still looks great. Okay. Hajime, make her feel better. There you go, Hajime, I knew you could do it. It's impossible not to have your mood improved by this. You have to have no soul. Wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? Making something for Hajime? A bow! Okay. As you do, just cut up your own clothes and give it as a present. It does look nice, though, you know. Hajime is always right. I guess she made her multiple bows. Looks like the 25th is what it's on. Because it's a cute face. So we could be friends, you know? Well, yeah, but that was just, like, your opinion. Yeah, face-to-face interactions is a special thing. Bet you did. Tachime always knows what she's doing. Don't underestimate her. Well, I think you thought you were. But yes, we just realized that she thinks these things through in her own way. You just can't quite follow her line of thinking very well. Hey, the girl likes her scissors, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah, of course this happens. That's what happens when you become famous all of a sudden. Yeah, let's keep her quiet if we can. It's you might want to get out of here. You're not the most talkative person. That's a good shot. Rescue a princess. You know he's in serious mode when he's putting on that skirt. And there we go. We're ready to. We have our outside clothes, so we're ready to roll. Well, not necessarily go outside, just do his thing. That's one way to shoo off the paparazzi. That's your opinion. Just kind of flying them around. Yeah, they're not trying to hurt anyone, they're just trying to scare them off. Calm down. But I don't think he quite got what they were doing. Yeah, we can do that. Playing hide and go seek with Utsutsu. What better way to spend the day? He does the panache of the bows. Yeah, so he's not actually going outside, just looking good, you know, for work. I don't know what you'd call it. Just can't get over how good he looks in that trap getup. I don't know why he doesn't wear it all the time. This has become a fun adventure. Hajime just gonna eat it all up. And go. Let's hold hands, we don't want to get lost. There's nobody here, you're just seeing things. Well, I don't blame you for, you know, being followed by these people. A proper interview. Nope. I feel like leaving. Yes, that's who she is now, I guess. There's so many bows. Almost like a visual novel character with all the bows. A knight. Who better to help a princess, I suppose? It's gotta be the slowest escape I've ever seen, just leisurely walking away, you know, from the bad guys, quote unquote. Get it right. World connected through galaxies, it's an amazing thing. What was that? Okay, so they were in there. I had a feeling. You know, gotta keep them hidden. I think Goodsuits is even starting to have fun here, which is nice to see. I never would have recognized Hajime. Oh no! Our disguise didn't work. Yeah, now it's becoming more high speed. Tachikawa Station. People everywhere. Be careful. I could watch Hajime run around all day. Disappeared. An invitation. Children! Everywhere. Way too many. The bad guys. That's their nickname now. But it makes sense, that was her introduction to them, so yeah. Oh, Rui! So you're actually here. Now we get to hang out. And he'd actually go outside. So there you go. Well, outside of where he was. I know Cnouki inside now. But outside in between. Pretty cool, huh? Obviously, he would know your name. These liars named Rui. I could have sworn I saw someone there. What happened? So, what are we going to discuss here? I really... Oh? I guess that would help. But yeah, she doesn't care. uh... I know, right? Rui has a lot going on. Oh, hey. Gotta make me jump. About. Doesn't sound too bad. What does Hajime think? Does seem very positive. But, you know, there's gotta be some problem with it. Oh, well, that's a lot to ask all of a sudden. I guess she didn't notice him. Yeah, it's a superhero thing. I do get his perspective. I do. I very clearly see your ideal. But don't really want to see them stop being Gatchamans. It's kind of the name of the show, you know. Well, Gatchaman Crowds, so I guess the title, maybe they work together, you know. They come to some kind of agreement. Yeah, they probably still have a place, you know. Yeah, Hajime's not just gonna stop because someone tells her to. You mean the crowds? Prettier than this? Kinda hard to believe. And maybe if you took the glasses off. That's subjective. Yeah. Pretty clear that they have a note. A little bit. Yeah, of course there is, you know. I mean, if you're trying to be an effective trap, I would imagine make would be pretty important. So can't knock that too much. I know she wasn't waving at me, but I like to believe. She really is. I'm glad you could acknowledge that, Rui. Man, that meeting there was oddly tense. Especially when, you know, Hajime mentioned that she wasn't gonna quit. Like, there's kind of a bit of a quiet point, bit of a kind of a there's an odd kind of focus on her face at a quiet point around that point that really just had the atmosphere of Hajime knowing a lot more than she kind of lets on, if that makes sense at all. I don't know. Because Hajime comes across to a lot of people as being kind of, you know, ditzy and airheaded and reckless, and they know that kind of thing, but that's not quite true. That's just kind of a service level thing. And she does need to be pretty good at really kind of understanding people, which would include Rui. Okay. Okay, well, that was the 6th episode of Gatchaman Crowds. And another good episode for sure. And I expected a little bit more talking between Hajime and Rui in the tunnel, but nah, Rui got out of there pretty quickly. And we also had Utsutsu randomly healing people. Like, I think we knew she could do that before. I'm not sure. For some reason, that memory's a little bit fuzzy. But yeah, that is something she can do. And apparently, if she overdoes it, she could die. I think that's kind of what he was implying, and use kind of his life force to help with it, to balance it out. You know. So I don't know. It is good to see her trying to help people, you know. But yeah, just don't put yourself in danger, like unnecessary danger. So, see, what exactly did Hajime say to Rui? Like, want to go back to this, and is it both were on like a separate cliff? Rui just says you're a Gatchaman, basically just acknowledging that she is a Gatchaman. Yeah, she did say remind. But why remind? Like, rewind would make sense, because you would, like, maybe pull it back, but remind, I mean, I guess it fits the theme of memory, amnesia, I mean, remind, because it is kind of the opposite. Okay, I get it now. But basically, when she did that, she just revealed her face. Deliberately revealed her face, and I just love Sugane's reaction so much. That's good GIF material right there. He just couldn't believe she would do something like that. Hajime's like, hello, I'm Ichinose Hajime, I'm just gonna introduce myself. It's not like I'm supposed to be a secret Gatchaman or anything. Who cares there's a camera right there? I just want to talk to you face to face, maybe become friends. And she even does like a salute thing, and that became the big picture circulating around, but Rui just left immediately. And since the tunnel was dark, Hajime shouldn't even gotten a very good look, but really good look of Rui there, but he was so upset. It was great. I just loved when he was pulling her away and she just kept saying "doshed" over and over again. It was good stuff. And then, as you'd expect, information just started circling all over Galax about this girl, Hajime, who was a Gatchaman, and of course, people with cameras show up for interviews and stuff. Pretty much exactly what you would expect after that. That's why superheroes generally don't reveal their identities, because this is the kind of thing that happens. And Hajime, doesn't see any problem with any of this. Even when Rui offered her a solution to try to, stop the information being circulated, she's like, "Nah, I'm good, fam." And just, that's Hajime for you. Pai was also very upset. JJ had nothing to say on the matter. He didn't seem to care. So, yeah, not really sure what JJ thinks of any of this. See, Utsutsu. We had some nice Hajime Utsutsu interactions where she just kind of whips out a pair of scissors, cuts her own clothes, and make her some bows, as you do. Like, I've seen characters do something like that where they tear off part of their clothes for something important in like a survival situation, but never like just something casual like this. It's a bit odd. It looks like she made her at least 4 or 5 bows too. They also mentioned fireworks, which never came into play, I don't think. So maybe they will later. She did explain to Sugane a little bit about her thoughts and, why she did what she did. It wasn't a spur-of-the-moment thing, She just thought it was the right thing to do and did it. Just freaking Hajime. The edge is so amazing. Just such a weird girl. But yeah, everybody swarmed her at that point. Only Rui could look cool just like putting on his trap clothing, like he's putting on battle attire, ready to go to war. I really like Rui for some reason. I don't know. Probably my second favorite character behind Hajime. And then my third favorite part would probably be Utsutsu. She really does help the two of them escape, I like how they were walking just so slowly when they were supposed to be, like, escaping, Just Hajime for you. But everyone helping out because this right here was kind of an example of what the kind of world Rui's trying to create, People that are in a position to help in a certain situation do so. Like, that's kind of a little bit different than the Gatchaman sort of perspective where it's like we have a small elite group of superpowered people that whenever there's a crisis, they run over there and deal with it. Whereas what Rui's going for is just what we saw here, people that just happen to be nearby, that are in a position to help because they're employed this place or they have this device, they just gotta help. So, essentially, yeah, I think that was the main purpose of that scene, that escape scene, was to just kind of showcase a bit of an example of the world Rui's trying to create there, the kind of good that it can do. And then when they did meet up with Rui, that was when they had this conversation. Because that's essentially the difference, Like I said, a lot of the show does come down to, ideals, what you think, what kind of world do you think it should be, what kind of world are you trying to create, what kind of world are you trying to protect, what kind of world are you trying to destroy if you're a villain, That seems to be a big theme here. And he basically said, you know what, Gatchaman, right? I've now confirmed you guys are real because you're, like, right here doing amnesia stuff and whatnot. So, but I, don't want you to do these things. Like, I'm kind of trying to update the world in my own way where people everyone becomes a hero in their own way. Like, rather than having a small select amount of great heroes, we have everyone be a little bit of a hero, when they need to be. Which, yeah, I really can't find too much fault with his line of thinking there. Like, I'm trying to think about it, and what he's describing here sounds about perfect. Well, I mean, in theory, but there's still... Not everyone really wants to be a hero, though, is part of the problem. I guess if there's any kind of... Yeah, any kind of faultiness with this logic is that not everyone that's in a position to help in a situation would be willing to. Like, there could be somebody having a heart attack and somebody there that technically knows enough, technically has medical training to help, but they choose not to because they're having a bad day. They are angry because they got kicked out of medical school. I don't know, lost their doctor license. Like, not everyone that, you know, that has the capability of being a hero in a situation will step up. So that's probably the only real problem I can think of is that, you know, maybe the only people that could help would be too far away to do so. Like, the people that are willing to help might be a bit too far away. So I just think there is room to have something like Gatchaman kind of supplement kind of what Rui's trying to make here. And that could be why the show is called Gatchaman Crowds. Maybe we could have a union between the Gatchaman and the Crowds. That could be like they could join up, and that could be their team name, Gatchaman Crowds. The Crowds handle some things, and things that the Crowds aren't suitable for whatever reason, the Gatchaman could step in. I don't know. We'll see. But so far, things have not been going too well. Rui just told them to straight up stop, but Ahmed told him, no, I'm not going to do that. And yeah, Sukune is pretty. That's pretty much determined that Rui is not normal. Like, amnesia effect does not work on him. So obviously, the only possible explanation for that is pretty much having a note, right? So they wouldn't just leave Rui alone because of that information. Let's see. Yeah, what the world needs from now on aren't standout heroes. But the entire human race turn into heroes. It's a good line. But like I said, not everyone's willing to be a hero. Like, so far we've mostly been seeing like the ideal scenario when the Galax comes in to save the day, you know. But I'm sure there are plenty of times when Galax does not help that we just haven't seen much of. Like with the milk incident, right? We saw Hajime's school, and we saw them succeed in being able to fix that problem, you know, but not everywhere was the same. So let's see. Yeah, I think it was right about here. Yeah, she brings up the crowds, which Rui was unwilling to comment on, so I guess he's still trying to keep that a secret. And then, yeah, after he said, "What are you talking about?" that's when it had the very noticeable silence there, just focusing on Hajime's face. And then she made the makeup comment, which, I mean, I'm not sure what she's trying to say here. Like, because Rui looked like this when she first met him, right? I'm pretty sure. So I can't really get if there's a deeper meaning to this. Like, because yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Rui looked like when she met him before, so I don't know. But clearly there was some meaning to that Rui picked up on. So I don't know. I wish I was a sharper person. But unfortunately, reality is reality. Either way, I'm sure this is not the last time we will meet up with Rui. I'm sure there'll be more discussions and whatnot going forward. Maybe even some straight up violence before we reach a positive relationship. I don't know. But definitely a good episode regardless. Hajime is a pretty incredible character. It's just one of those things that you kind of realize more and more as you watch the show. Like, Hajime is amazing. Like, I think that's a real takeaway from the show is Hajime is amazing. Kind of get to see characters one by one, sort of learning that as the show goes on. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.